time stunner, I'm out here on the come up. I beat the pussy drummer, I roll up no more drama. Womp, 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 she give me what I wanna. Also, I need a warm up, I back her at the warm up. Big time stunner, I'm out here on the come up.
Bro, what the fuck you want, bro? I need to come on. So I'm assuming you heard that I met with Mr. Perry. Welcome to the team. I ain't on nobody's team. Why the fuck you up? Cause I wanna know what the fuck Otis Perry is doing. You mean Duda? Mr. Perry is your investor. Duda is the motherfucker that got you banging on my door like you the fucking police. Mr. Perry, Duda, whatever, man. Why is he investing in my business? My dude, didn't you grow up on 6038 just like me? So? Then why you care why he giving you money? Don't run from this shit. Lean into it. It's way too much pressure on niggas trying to be good these days. Trust me. Being a bad guy is way less stressful. You got a girl, don't you? Yeah. And you broke your shit, ain't you? I can handle mine, but can you handle hers too? How long you think she gonna stay with your broke ass? You know what's the shelf life on the struggle with these bitches? You need to roll with Duda and get your best life, player. Ain't like you got a choice.
What's going on, good people? Back today with another video. My first video on this topic. And the topic is why black men just don't care. Now, going through your life, in my life in general anyway, you know, I would rather give people examples of my life than just throw random opinions out there, because, you know, there's no experience better than personal experience. You know, you gotta go through it to glow through it. So with that being said, I want to give my top 5 reasons why black men don't care anymore. And the first reason I got is because we had no fathers to teach us anything. Now you think about it, I grew up with a lot of guys. I grew up with a lot of homeboys that are either dead or locked up or in jail right now. A lot of us doing our thing too. But most of us did not grow up with fathers. You know, whatever the reason is, you know, whether, you know, they were dead or locked up, or, you know, they left the family, you know, a long time ago, probably built a whole nother family on top of the kids they probably already had previous. And, you know, it's a sad situation when we have to be the largest demographic without fathers. It's really a sad situation. And then you think about it, a lot of these guys had and have opportunities to teach younger cats. Like, that's one of the main reasons why I made this channel, was to help younger cats. Because, you know, guys my age and older, you know, it's going to be very few and far in between. You know, they're going to listen to a guy like me that just started a YouTube channel, and you know, he putting real content out there. So I would rather, you know, teach somebody younger than me that hasn't experienced what I've experienced, or if they've experienced it, they haven't had a situation where they're forever traumatized and institutionalized into thinking a certain way. You know, you can still teach a younger cat to think a certain way at a younger age, because you know, he's had less experiences. Like I said, there's no better experiences than personal experiences. So the biggest thing is, you know, most of these guys have spent most of their time running game on our mamas, aunties, and cousins, to the point where, you know, they're not going to trickle the game down to the younger generation, because, you know, they getting it too fast, too easy. It's built. The game is built over time. The game is built over your life experiences. It's not just built overnight. It's not just built just listening to red pill content and boom, you're just a red pill dude. Number 2 reason why black men don't care. Sex is just too easy. I mean, with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, Tinder, you know what I'm saying? You could, it's so many ways to get sex now. POF, it's so many ways to get sex now, to the point where it's like, everybody got the big head. I'll just put it cut and dry. Everybody's got the big head, you know. And everybody's confidence is through the roof. I mean, you got women out here, oh my God, you got women that are tools acting like 10s. And then social media gotta be the devil, because you got 10s reducing themselves to 2s. You got 10s reducing themselves to 2s. Putting their body all out there, never even thinking about the future. Because if you think about it, women are out here putting their bodies on the line. I don't care if you got cleavage out and you know, you got a little nice little blazer, but it's always cleavage and shit. You're obviously doing that for attention. So we're not gonna front out here. It's a lot of faking, frauding on social media just to get sex, just to get attention. I mean, it's to the point now where attention is the new sex. Attention is the new nut. You know, you get 1,000 likes, you get 10,000 views, you busting a nut. You went viral. Basically, you went small time viral. So, you know, it's too easy. I remember in the days where we had to ask the girl, we had to text the girl. It wasn't no, you know, we was texting on 5175s, little box, no kids. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no picture messages. Well, that came later. I mean, I was in that generation where it did come, you know, but that was later on. And obviously we was getting down to business later on. So, you know, that was no never, man. So yeah, I remember the days when, you know, you had to write the girl a note. Can you show me a picture of your titties later, or can I see your titties in the bathroom when you know, when you got at lunchtime when you come through, and you know what I'm saying, I'm going up the stairs, shit like that. You know, now you don't even have to ask the girl shit. All you gotta do is scroll down her motherfucking timeline. Just scroll down the timeline, and eventually she would have wanted attention enough to have shown her ass at some point in her life. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Facts. I speak nothing but facts. I'm not gonna speak nothing but facts on this channel. Therefore, being said, this is free game. It's open marketplace. It's naked ass and titties everywhere. Number 3. There's too many distractions out here for men to just care about the things that they're supposed to care about, to live out their whole life's purpose, which is self-improvement. That's really the main focus that a man should be focused on his whole life, becoming a better him every day, competing with yesterday's him every day. We all struggle with that. Nobody's perfect. I struggle with that. I'm not perfect. But, you know, just the fact of having accountability for the things you've done, mistakes you've made, and like I said again, just becoming a better person. Every single day, working on yourself every single day, self-improvement. And with that, I didn't mean to get off topic, but it's too many distractions out here with sports. You know, I just watched Anthony Joshua go down to Andy Ruiz over the weekend, and it's probably one of the biggest upsets in boxing history that I've ever been alive to see. You know, my voice is still recovering right now. Like I bet on the game or something. So, you know, it's easy to get distracted by sporting events, seeing that, you know, it's kind of animalistic and primal, most sports anyway. You know, most people can die physically, you know, in all of these sports. It's just we are becoming bigger, stronger, and faster, so it's becoming more difficult to die. You know, you'll most likely become a vegetable before you die nowadays, you know, versus in the 1960s and 70s, dude was playing NFL and was probably not lasting to their 40s and 50s, you know. So, I digress. We got music out here. You know, you got 30, 40, 50-year-old guys getting influenced by NBA YoungBoy. You know, you got. I mean, it's just ridiculous out here. And not saying the NBA YoungBoy is a bad guy. I'm just saying like the influence that changes the way you think, that changes your mentality, that changes your purpose. You know, so just and think about the other distractions, just everyday life. A lot of us got kids, multiple kids. You know, that everyday grind get in the way a lot of times, and a lot of times we find ourselves, you know, looking back, which hindsight is always 2020. You look back and then you're like, damn, I could have did so much, you know, but you was distracted by so much as well. And obviously social media, you know, I said that in the earlier point. Social media just got us all fucked up. I'm talking about, man, all creations and creeds. We all out here just getting left to the wayside. From thirst traps to beefing over dead gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day for men. Real talk. Number 4. Death is more profitable than life. Real shit. Think about it. That whole Nipsey's situation was basically a whole segue into this subject right here. Because you gotta think about it. You know, we praise the death of a dead gangbanger. I'm talking about, I know people on my Facebook timeline that put his face as their Facebook profile, ready to go blow for blow with guys just because they felt the total opposite way other than they felt about the situation. And, you know, it was a little girl named Melina, and she was just found in a fucking black bag, and it was nothing but bones and blood, and I don't see nobody putting her picture up on their Facebook profile. So that, like I said, that's my segue into this one, because that's another distraction. The bullshit out here, the perpetuation of the fucking bullshit. Because death is more popular than life. It's more cooler to be the bad guy nowadays than be the good guy. Shit's crazy. Have you seen the movie Brightburn? Shit fucked me up. I'm like, this is the evil Superman. This is the evil Superman. Like, they're and it just seems like the media loves to perpetuate this shit. It's like they want to flip it up on you. They want to flip it on you. They want to make good bad and bad good. So how the fuck can you win if you ain't right within? You feel me? Word to Lauryn Hill on that shit. But yeah, it's just, it's easier to do the wrong things than it is to do the right things. Because most of the time, you're not going to get rewarded for doing the right thing. Most of the time, you're going to get, oh, well, you're supposed to do that anyway. You're supposed to do that anyway, you know. So, you know, and with doing the wrong thing, you'll always get attention, whether it's good or bad. That's why most people that are viral right now, that are celebrities, are predominantly bad people. If you really think about it. Yeah, they give to charitable causes, and yeah, on the outside looking in, you think that their life is just so great, but we all know that celebrities every day die and kill themselves due to the stress and the pain of the shit that they've done. Number 5, we depend on women too much. This could have been number 1. You know, we obviously live in a matriarchal society, which is a society that's predominantly led by women, for women. This is facts on facts. Most women are the head of the household. I don't care if a man is there or not. Most likely the woman has the better job. You know, in my community anyway. I will speak for my community. I won't go out there and go as broad. Once I get a bigger audience and they're commenting and I see that it's the same, then I'll go broader. But as far as my community, a lot of women are the breadwinners. We got a lot of nurses and, you know, pharmacy technicians in my city. You know, it's a lot of salons out here with ladies doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I salute the women, but you know, at some point, men have to take charge. It seems like men in my city don't want to take charge. They rather sit on the couch, play PlayStation. You know, I don't want to get to the Pookies and Ray Rays. I really shouldn't even have mentioned that in my vid, but I have a lot of those in my city. You know, shout out Book of Alpharanomy for that, for the Pookies and Ray Rays. So, you know, a lot of these dudes don't want to be the breadwinner. They rather chill, you know, smoke weed all day, cheat on their girl, most likely drive their girl car around, spend their girl money, you know, shit like that. You know, help on the rent instead of paying it, put a little something on it. Maybe I got you next month, boo. Can I get a price on the pack? But can I get some bread on the pack, boo? Type niggas. You know, it's a lot of those. You know, just depending on these women out here, got a lot of these guys fucked up. You have no assets. You have nowhere to go if this woman kicks you the fuck out right now. And a lot of women gonna hold that shit over your head, as they should. As they should. If a woman taking care of you, dog, and you ain't gotta lift a finger, dog, how you a man? How are you a man? Even if, I ain't gonna lie, we need to take our mentality back to the 40s and 50s. When men really ran the household, when women knew they couldn't go nowhere. Women knew they couldn't go nowhere, they had nowhere to go. This man did everything. The man did everything. Everything. Nothing, not a dollar was spent without this man making sure that it was put in the proper place. So, with that being said, that is the top 5 reasons as to why black men don't care. I appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. For Melanin Mind's thing, I'm out.